Hi, good morning to everyone. I am Sami, lecturer, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Christian Polytechnic College-ODDANCHATRAM. In this session, I am going to discuss about errors in measurements. What is error? How it will occur? First of all, we have to know about what is error. Error is nothing but it is the difference between the measured value and the true value. Next, what are the types of error? Error is classified into main three types. First one is static errors, second one is loading error, third one is dynamic error. In this static error we have three types. First one is reading error and environmental error, characteristics error. Then what is static error? These errors result from the physical nature of various components of the measuring system. In the static errors we have three types. First one is reading error. Reading errors, these errors occurs due to carelessness of operator. These errors mainly occurs according to the wrong scale reading and the wrong recording of data and also incorrect conversion of units of calculation. Second one, environmental error. What is environmental error? These errors result from effect of surroundings such as temperature, pressure, humidity of the measuring system. For example, it can be reduced by the controlling the atmospheric according to the specific requirement of the measuring system. Then third one is characteristics error. In this type of characteristics error, it is defined as a deviation of the output of the measuring system from the theoretical predicted performance from the natural performance. Here these type of characteristic error occurs: linearity errors, repeatability of the main region. Then next main type is loading error. Loading error is nothing but the deformation of soft component under contact pressure of the measuring instrument is an example of the loading error. For this loading error, we can we can take it as a example dial gauge. Using this dial gauge, we can compress that due to the external pressure on the plunger during reading. So that type of error is called loading error. And then next main type is dynamic error. Dynamic error is also called as measurement error. Dynamic error is mainly caused by the time variation and also inability of the system. Mainly depends on the time varying measurements. In this dynamic error mainly classified into two types. First one is systematic or controllable errors. Second one is random errors. In this systematic or controllable errors mainly has classified into four types. First one is calibration, second one is atmospheric error, stylus pressure error, and also last one is avoidable error. First one is what is calibration error. The actual length of the standard such as scales will vary from nominal value by the small amount. Here we are taking the example of the vernier caliper is coincided with main scale and vernier scale. It is not matching with the 0 point. So that type of error is called calibration error. Second one, atmospheric error. What is atmospheric error? Variation in atmospheric condition due to the temperature and pressure and moisture content of the measuring system. Here we are taking as a standard value and standard temperature is 20 degrees Celsius temperature and 760 mm of He pressure is maintained for the instrument or laboratory. Okay, this type of errors will occur called as a atmospheric error. Then third one is stylus pressure error. In this stylus pressure error, the another common source of error is the pressure with the workpiece is pressed while measuring. Due to the measurement, we are giving to the external load and high pressure to the stylus. This types of error will occur instruments is called stylus pressure error. And then here example is variation in force applied by the anvils of micrometer. These types of error mainly caused by the distortion of the both micrometer frame and workpiece. Here the last one is avoidable error. What is avoidable error? These errors occurs due to the misalignment of the workpiece and the instruments. This type of error is called avoidable error. And the last one is random error. These errors occur randomly. This type of errors we cannot eliminate completely. So this type of errors, how it will happen and how it will calculate, we can calculate this error. So small variation in position of setting standard under the workpiece, slight displacement of the lever joints, and also fluctuation due to backlash and friction the measuring instrument due to the operator errors in the reading taken by this scale. And the next one is, what is the difference between the systematic errors and the random errors? Here the systematic errors, the specific source of error can be identified. Here the random errors we cannot identify. System errors are we can controllable errors. Random errors are called not controllable errors. System errors are constant and it will be in similar form. It is also the random errors are not consistent. These systematic errors can be eliminated by the proper calculation analysis. Random errors, these errors cannot be eliminated. In this systematic errors due to will happen due to the improper conditions. In this type of random errors due to the characteristics of measuring system. Finally, the systematic errors include calibration errors, atmospheric conditions, stylus pressure, parallax error, misalignment of the workpiece and the instrument. Here the random errors caused due to the variation of position of setting standard and the workpiece, displacement of lever joints in the measuring instrument, and also fluctuation due to the backlash and friction in the measuring instrument. So thank you. See you next session. Kindly subscribe the video. Thank you all.